Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Whatever, It's Edible. All right, so as promised, we are gonna get down to the nitty gritty. We are making my favorite Japanese sweet potatoes. It's one of my favorite carbohydrates. What you wanna do is, you wanna start by cutting your sweet potato into wedges. So it depends on, how crunchy you want them. The smaller they are, the more crunchy they are.
Mom, that's actually pretty funny because you're wearing wedges right now.
I am wearing wedges, actually, on my feet. But they are not as tasty as these wedges.
I mean, why would they be tasty in the first place? They're shoes. Are you eating shoes?
It was a mom joke. So I like to cut mines on the smaller side because I like mine's crunchy. So we're almost done. These sweet potatoes are a little bit tough. So you gotta really get in there.
You.
I'm the toughest chick you know out there in the streets. You better recognize.
Just stop.
You heard me?
Just stop.
All right, well, we were talking about your sweet potato obsession.
That never happened.
All right, so what do 9-year-olds like to eat then these days?
Chips, toast.
Carbohydrates. I'm not even gonna blame you. It's the best. But you see, when you get older,
Fried chicken.
then fried chicken is good too. Then you have to make conscious choices, right? As an adult.
Fries.
She's still talking.
Apples.
How do you stick apples in the middle of fried chicken and fried? At least she has.
I don't know. I like apples. Dude, I just have a weird obsession with them.
All right. So.
Sweet potatoes suck. Kind of.
Okay.
They kind of suck.
So now we're gonna boil our sweet potato. So you want to boil them for about 15 minutes, especially because they're cut small. For about 15 minutes, you don't want them to be too soft because we're gonna stick them in the oven afterwards. All right, so we want to soften them up. We want to make the process faster.
So you have to boil the water, boil the French fries that are not fried yet. Raw French fries, it's whatever.
Yeah, you gotta
and
boil.
then you gotta put them in the oven, and then you gotta wait more time.
Why are you making it seem like it's all right, this is just what you gotta do. We are gonna set our timer for about, let's say 20 minutes, and then we'll check it.
That's the toast timer that I told her to buy /
And a little
later.
trick,
Oh.
when you're boiling anything, whether it's pasta,
Toast.
not toast. I hope you don't boil toast. Only a 9-year-old will boil toast. Potatoes. You want to
Fried chicken.
make sure the water is hot before you throw your food in the water.
I mean, it has to be hot.
No, but you have to make sure it's hot before. You don't want to throw your stuff into cold water.
I mean, yeah.
Act like you knew that.
I totally knew that.
Okay, it's time to
So ridiculous.
take our sweet potatoes out. It's been 20 minutes. Hot! Woo, woo. So you want to get all the water out, obviously. So here's another little tip. Potatoes, if you're gonna make fries or if you're going to put your potatoes, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, in the oven, you want to cool them off first because it gives you a nice crunchy outside and a creamy inside.
What?
Crunchy outside, creamy inside.
No, what did you say before that? I didn't hear.
Oh, you want to cool them off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let them cool off just a little at room temperature, and then we're going to stick them in the fridge. We're gonna put them in the fridge for about 10 minutes. So while we wait for our sweet potato to cool off, we're gonna have a little bit of, I'm gonna have a little bit of wine. Bella is gonna have unwine, just water. Here, or just air.
This is some nice air.
It's very tasty.
Seriously.
And we're gonna have
some
a
air.
Chardonnay because we're gonna pair this with our salmon, which we are having with the sweet potato. So this wine key actually is my wine key from a few years ago when I was a waitress at Saragina in Brooklyn. Bella's favorite place. She would come visit me all the time.
It's legit the best pizza restaurant.
It is the best pizza restaurant.
I need some more of this air.
But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, 3 years ago, I was a waitress, popping bottles for other people, and now I'm popping bottles for me. Right?
This air. I'm still stuck on it. It's so good.
All right, let's give this a go. Cheers. Cheers to amazing thing.
Cheers to air.
And tasty wine. I can't wait until you're like
Cheers to air.
21, right? That's
Correct.
the age.
I'm 9. That's 11 years away.
I know, that's crazy. So, sweet potato, chilled. So now that we have,
It's still warm.
but it's colder than it was 10 minutes ago, isn't it? I'm just gonna have this
Maybe.
way. I have some coconut oil in here that
Okay, so
has
we're gonna
melted.
spread it.
So we're gonna spread it onto our pan. Really? You couldn't just use your fingers? You had to use your entire hand. You want to use your arm to some elbow?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right, so you just want to cover the entire pan with just a nice good coat of coconut
roasting
oil.
with
Of roasting oil. And that's enough. Here. So you're gonna pick up your wedges and you are going to just
Wait.
coat them with coconut oil and place them
goodness.
on your pan here.
Oh. Why
So
did I
we're
put
just
my-
coating them
hand?
little by little,
I should take the scrunchie off it.
just a tiny bit. And make sure that you keep your skin because it gets nice and crunchy, and that is honestly my favorite part. So you want to set your oven to 400 degrees, and when it's at 400, you're going to stick your sweet potatoes in. You're going to set a timer for 40 minutes, and at 20 minutes, you are going to check them and flip them over and then put them back in for the rest of the time. So
Mom's
40
smashing
minutes
her
in
butt.
total, and voila, they're done. And for our vegetable, we have snow peas and sugar snap peas. So we're gonna set our pan to about medium-high heat and add a little bit of olive oil. Once the pan is hot and the oil is hot, we're going to add our vegetables and just a little bit of soy sauce. That's gonna cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then it's done. And there you go. Our Japanese sweet potato recipe, one of my favorites. We have our beans, our vegetables, and our salmon. And I'm going to show you next week how to turn this into this beauty right here. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. And I want to
did
thank Bella
I did everything.
for being fired once again. And guys, do not forget to subscribe.
Do not forget to rehire me. I mean, I'm still here, even though I've been fired like 6 times. It's whatever. I need some air.